this is like the 5th video in like 2 days or something. But as per usual, I'm in my house clothes, which is why they look the same. Anyway, so it's been a couple hours since I painted the house. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it tomorrow, whatever. But I'm already in the mood to what's the word I'm looking for? Shingle this effort. So I'm just gonna line it up and cut a little over on each side. No measuring. We don't measure here. We go off our hearts. Okay, nice. Okay, so off screen now, I'm going to cut the rest of the paper. Or at least cut the strip. I think I'm just gonna do strips and work off of the strip there. I don't think they need to go that deep strip wise, but I'm gonna cut it that way regardless. My sister was like, you don't have a ruler? Absolutely not. I should. One who does as much crafts as myself, I should, but I do not. So again, to my pleasant surprise, I ended up really nicely just not cutting the other side of paper that had the information. Again, this is the Lights, I think it says. Excuse me, Coordinations, Starry Night. It's a very nice texture, and I'm referencing this again for myself. The cardstock is a 12 by 12 piece I have. And I'd say this is probably, I guess, like a 6 by 12 piece I'd cut. It looks like I could cut it in half. Probably about, maybe a little more than a third of this, because I'll use for the back portion. Doesn't have the dormers, so let's see. I don't need to go that far down though. Okay, let's see. It's actually really nice. This paper has a lot of lines, so I can kind of just follow along there. I've made my first cut, so I'm still just gonna eye it, because again, the whole thing is this is going really just to be layered regardless. It's not like it needs to be super even or what have you. Okay. So I'm not gonna just layer it there. It looks really flat, lacks dimension. I think I'm probably gonna have to cut some more actually. Maybe I should have given myself more length for the layering. But I'm gonna cut this probably in like, it can't be as wide as the brick, it has to be a bit wider. So probably twice as wide as the brick. Probably like this in like 3 pieces, I would imagine would be fine. Probably should get a ruler. Am I going to? Probably not. Probably not. Let me see if I can get it. So I don't have a straight edge ruler. I didn't think I did. I do have this. I think maybe the edge I cut off in like a random, like not realizing. Anyway, let's look at how far we go. So the color portion is about from 1 to about 4.5. So let's say 3.5. So it's about 1.1 something. So let me just get a pen. I am gonna cut at least a portion of the front of the white portion there, because it's hard to cut on the top and I don't want to make any marks on the top, so I'm gonna cut on the back. But I need to know what portion I'm cutting, so hence the cutting this way. So I made the marks on the back. I think I can just follow along with the front now. So I don't want to also get too off. Some of them might be a bit thicker than others, and I think that's fine again because we are in fact, what have you, layering them, staggering them, whatever. I should probably keep one piece as like a general marker for the others, but they're not super even. I don't think roofing is ever super even either. It's as even as you can get it. As long as things are covering it, I guess it's the idea. I have wood glue and I have Hodgepodge. And I don't know which one I'm going to use. But anyway, let me just show you the general idea. So it's going to go one, and then I don't know how much I should overlay or not. Maybe I should do it like a halfway down. Also, the idea is that they're all even pieces, and as opposed to me saying, oh, let me cut it out, and then, or even if you get like the roof pieces already that are uniformly cut out, and you cut them out to a given portion, then you have to lay them a certain way. When I can just cut it out this way, I can just, you know, cut, and then alternate my cuts, as opposed to like, oh, I have to measure each piece individually, and then it's different lengths, blah, blah, blah. No, this way is just more efficient with material. The question is, how do I get the color to pop in between the layers, right? We have this under thing here. Let me see if we need something like a contrasting color in between. That might be what I need. I don't think that's it either. Huh. Okay. Let me figure this out. I think I have to trust the process in my head. And so, you know, whereas I cut one portion that was about the same height into 3, I think I'm gonna need to cut more portions, and it's probably gonna be more than 3, especially in the back. And then the front, we're gonna have to figure out. So let me go again off camera, cut the rest of this into the same strips and portions so we can have multiple to work with. Yeah. I have opted to use a thinner strip to try and get the most of the strips. I don't know actually well, they're all give or take about the same size, so it shouldn't be such a big difference. And if, you know, maybe a little bit bigger with them. I don't want to have a little strip at the end left over of nothing. So, okay, so I've got Hodgepodge. I've decided against wood glue in case I need to replace the shingling in the future. Or whatever, if I want to change it up for some looks, whatever. I feel Hodgepodge being a glue that's not meant for like wood, even though this is wood, but you know, not meant for fixing 2 pieces of wood together, even though, you know, presumably paper pulp, whatever, or wood pulp. We're going to just hook over here. I cut up all these pieces. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it's just 11. I have 11 pieces here, or at least 11. And I could do the really, you know, short thing and really layer them on top of each other to really get that really busy look. I think doing all 11 is overkill. Probably like 6, I imagine it should be fine. 6 or so. But, you know, that's already that whole strip that I just cut out. So that's kind of wild. Anyway, let's do this. Look at I thought I was gonna have to snip. Maybe I'll do that after the fact, but we still have the Mod Podge. Look at my roof. Look at my roof. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that for today. I think the rest of the strips, where I might have to cut some sides, right? I probably have to cut them in half to do another side. I think I'll do that tomorrow. But oh boy, would you look at my roof? Would you, maybe I'll do that portion right, yeah, I'll do that portion right now. Yeah. At this point, I might as well just finish the work, finish the job. It looks so cute. It's coming along. Yes, I'm very excited. This is exciting things, exciting stuff. I think this part is not going to be so straightforward with measurement as maybe other portions were. And I think at some point I'm not going to be able to finish it right now. I'm going to have to let pieces dry and come back and touch up if I need to. But I think for now, this is working so solidly. So, see it? Because I don't think this is even, it's not, the house itself, the dormer, window, whatever, is not dead center. So it's gonna, I can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna cut it down the middle. No, it's gonna have to be Yeah, it's not dead center at all. It's gonna have to be individualized pieces. Okay. Okay. So. Okay, so in the front, we actually we have 5 layering here. I like the layering here. Obviously, I'm not doing anything at this point to change it. What I might do at some point is stick some in there to make it look extra fluffy or something. I don't think I'll do that though. I'm actually okay with this how it looks on the front. Anyway, we do have, I was able to find 2 strips. Ooh, well, I guess she's stuck, or not really. Okay, I was able to find 2 strips. I bent them. They're gonna create the seam, and then we're gonna go over with the patchwork later on. But actually, this whole sheet ended up being, it goes distance. I think I've used probably half of the sheet, and we've essentially got the roof done. And I still have some bits left over. So I'm gonna apply some there with the brush. Some Mod Podges. Thank you. Oof. Some got on the table. It's okay. Glue comes off easily enough. I'm just gonna seam her up there. I've got one on the other side ready to go. So let's do that. Yeah. Don't know that I really used Mod Podge before. And if I wasn't wanting this to be on maybe like an all-season house, I would, let's say, no. I would probably just put some snow on here. Be like, oh, that's it. We've got the winter look. But we'll just go and trim that on the side later on, but whatever. But because I do want this to be an all-season house, I'm not going to do that. If anything, I might figure out a way to maybe tape some felted snow, like a sheet of felt, and cut it in snow shapes and put it there. But besides that, yeah, I'm not doing anything else besides this. So, okay, and now we've just got this. I feel like I should wait. To do this because, let me see, I need to do it back first. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do this. Yeah, I might have to cut out a separate piece for this. So I think for now, we're going to call this shingled. I really thought I was gonna cut it up, but I think actually because of the way that you kind of have the lines in the material itself, it looks, to me, to my eye, shingled up. I also, however, want to go up because there's some corners right here that are laying kind of flat. I don't want them to provide too much area to peel off. So I'm gonna go back in there and glue it that way. Let's see. Do a little triangle fold here. A little triangle fold. That's pretty even at that point. And I think with Mod Podge, even you can go on top of the thing, right? You don't always have to go under things. You can just go on top of. Ooh, that's too much glue. That's too much glue, my dear. Let me see if there's anything else I can see that, yeah. Well, don't necessarily want it sticking. I just want the bases of the overlap, not the I think you can Mod Podge over things, right? I'm just gonna Mod Podge at the top of the roof. Don't wanna, yeah. Look at this. Look at me. Look at me being. Yeah. So I've got actually, literally, this is just the only thing that remains that's not going to go directly to use immediately, and I might even not even need. I might have to cut some pieces off. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna. I think, or is that too much? Maybe, I might even. Yeah, I might even push it back. Ooh, we're gonna see. Okay, so I think this is how people also Mod Podge. They Mod Podge on top. So we're just gonna Mod Podge the seams. I'm sure there's some things that roofers do to cover the seams. I've got a little corner here that, while it's overlap and it's not overlapped, it's like there could be some more roofing material there, right? But there's not. Anyway. I feel so professional. I feel like I've done something. And I have, haven't I? Look at my house. My brick, which built by myself. I shingled my roof by myself. Shout out to Joanne and her 89-cent contact paper, but you know, it's looking like something. Now I've just gotta, figure out how I'm gonna do the trim on the windows. If I want to paint the door like a vibrant color, like maybe a red. I feel like red is not for me, especially not with this house. It's a very neutral house. I feel like a blue is more like then I've of course got to decorate for the season, right? Because I do have garland twist ties and I do have trees, and that's just other things to be done. But generally speaking, like we've got it. We did it. What is it? We got him. Isn't that the meme? We got him. We did it, Joe. All those things. So, just gonna let my shingles set. Okay, we're just gonna do over here. So, the roofing. So that's what it's looking like right now. I might have to go back within some more Mod Podge. I might have to go trim because we see the top layer does not line up. I still kind of want this to lay a bit flatter, but right now there's Mod Podge on top. I'm just gonna leave it be, and then yeah. Here's where we're at. My sister said that she was using some plastic to make like windows for her windows. I might do that. I might not. I don't know. Yeah.